Hello, hello, and this is Chris Nephilim, directly from my living room. I am going to stream more Underworld today. We are going to be playing onwards from Mexico, well, maybe to the end, and onwards to the DLCs. Welcome to my new setup. I decided to refurbish my streams just a little. Slightly different overlays, slightly different visuals on my about page, few updated things, tweaking here and there. Just decided to get this a little bit more modern. We'll see how this works. Hoping everything is good, like visually and audio wise. I set up everything to the similar standard as it was before when it comes to audio and visual. I do hope, and I mean it, I do hope that is going to be fine. Anyway, I do hope that your Monday has been doing great. My Monday has been okay-ish, I guess. Let me just swap the scene. My Monday has been okay-ish. It wasn't draining, it wasn't straining, it was just, you know, work as usual. Business as usual, I guess. The best way to describe it. Was planning to be on a little bit earlier, but you know me, always a late one. Always something popping out or happening that prevents me from streaming from the moment I would like to, but you know, it's life. There's not much you can do about it. As I say, I'm hopeful that we're gonna have some fun today. Just see. You know what? I think they've changed something in the OBS because I do see some differences. Like, for instance, I don't have the thingamajig to change the loudness of the audio suddenly. Okay, now I do. Apparently I can have that only for two sources at the same time. Logic not detected, but you know. But anyway, I'm just gonna swap to the main scene. Okay, let's see. Pop in here. My mouse isn't gonna be obnoxiously popping in. Oh, the music, of course. Shut up. Don't minimize. Thank you. We'll see how this works. I will have the game on 3 monitors in total, so this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, I do hope that the quality of everything is going to be sufficient. No, I didn't ask you to. God, obnoxious, really. There we go. This is gonna be interesting because I'm not using a capture card. Let's see where it's saved the last time. I'm not using a capture card. I'm using an in-house, so to speak, Xbox solution. So, yeah, just using. Oh, okay, did remember the last time we finished, which was here. I hope that the quality of everything is sufficient and the sound is okay-ish. I have to admit that it is very loud for me, but I can tone it down independently, so I'm not gonna tweak it unless someone says that there is some issue.
All these ancient sites inspired underworld myths in later cultures. Perhaps because they were all protected by the walking dead.
Yeah, go swimming. Well, that's one way to get rid of a weird animal that is trying to attack you that's completely full, consisting of bones. Yeah, whatever. It's funny, they jump out of there, so you'd assume they're immune, but nope. Alright, can we just focus on one at a time? Of course not. Maybe you like this. There we go. Oh, not another one. Bear with, I think I left a window open. I was trying to freshen up and I think I forgot to close it down. 1 second. That was indeed an open window, which was trying to probably freeze me to death, me and my pupper. Yeah, but we managed to overcome it. Okay, done that. Lara, that is not, I repeat, not what I want. It's a little bitch. Anyway, let me go again. Oh, God. Stop falling. Excuse me? Did you just pass through a beam? That's a fucking fall down. The good thing about these guys at this level is that they are still very weak. And they will mostly charge you, which gives you the advantage of actually avoiding them running into you. Oh shoot. I thought I have a grenade, but apparently that doesn't appear to be so. Nope. Alright. No, oh. Excuse me, I was doing a flip kill. Rude piece of corpse. Vomiting is very uncultured. Just rude. Thank goodness I managed to gather a lot of medipacks. I mean, medical potions, I suppose. Here we go. can't move this yet, but it'll come to that. Hello there, 13th. How are you doing? Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Laura, please can we interact? Thank you. I don't know why I'm doing this. I already collected all secrets in this section. Unforgettable. I just have pattern of movement. It's just muscle memory, really. Oh, trying to kill them some fort. Trying to kill. What? Killing them some Fortnite. What? Killing who? Or are you in DBD now and then gonna be doing some Fortnite? I am confused. Oh, who are you killing as? Are you being Chucky or are you the alien queen? And lurking is always welcome. Mind you, I'm actually streaming from my laptop. If you haven't noticed. Gonna try Chucky then Plague. Okay. Have you not played yet with Chucky? Chucky is very interesting to play. It definitely requires a little bit of getting used to. Not online, so the only thing you've done with Chucky was when we were playing and nothing else later on. Okay, I get it. I mean, to be honest, I haven't played around with Chucky too much either. I focus on being the alien queen mostly. Wait, am I going the right direction? I think I am. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. So I did invest in some new overlays, so there will be different things. This is how my stream will look like now, but more or less. I might tweak it with a thing or two. But I do have a new well, overlay overall slightly different chatting screen and starting screen and ending screen. You know, I just wanted to give it something of a completely new look, new feel to it. I have a launch counter, which I didn't have to install a new bloody. Didn't have to have a new application installed, so that was good. Oh yeah, no worries. I just wanted to showcase because it's new and I'm still gonna be tweaking it a bit, but just wanted to showcase that things are happening and decided to get back to streaming. A bit more frequent account. Oh god. Don't miss it. Oh god, I didn't miss it. Frickin' made it. I mean, it completely doesn't make sense that it's still filling up to the freaking top. It's definitely rigged the way it fills up. I'm gonna close the valve. I see that's not fair. You need to close two, but down, boy. Down, blue goo. It really looks like goo. It looks like, I don't know, a very liquid jello. The way it floats very slowly. Oh my god, I tried to yawn and my... Let's just say the stitching on my gum is still pulling. Not too pleasant, I have to admit. I would love to know what the fuck is going on with this game sometimes. But I don't think we'll ever find out. I also don't think we'll ever get, I guess, proper knowledge about what went wrong with it, like in terms of the animation and all. Goodness me. Anyway. I hope the audio's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure if there was something off, you would have said so. Sorry, not sorry, spooters. I have no mercy for the eight-legged creatures like you. Anyone else? There's one, but I think I'm just gonna leave. Oh shit, that was a close one. Oh hey, level 17. Oh my goodness, you've raided me and I'm having a bit of an issue with the game. The game glitched again. Thank you, level 17, for the raid. Sorry about the alerts, they're not properly working for whatever reason. I mean, I'm starting to set them up from beginning, but yeah, how do you go? How's it going, level 7? No, your raid has nothing to do with it. I'm streaming directly. I'm streaming from console. I mean, the game is on console, and actually, my laptop and console are not connected by anything. I had this glitch yesterday for whatever reason, so nothing to worry about. It was not you. It's just the game. It's emulation on Xbox backwards compatibility, and that I don't know. The game probably had some weird glitch. You haven't had anything to do with it. Wondering how. Why didn't I get any notifications? I didn't think there was anything pop in, but I think I might not have set any alert sounds for it. So sorry about that. But I saw you, and I really appreciate you coming in with 5 people. I hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good stream. What were you streaming? I do think I have a shout out commands. Should do. What are you playing? Apex Legends, and then the puzzle game called Da Vinci. Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's very curious. Yeah, puzzle games are cool. I also like them. Oh god, my last save was at this point. Oh well. Yeah, sure. Break your neck, Lara. Why not? Yeah, actually something happened and I actually decided to get back to Twitch. Oh, thank you for the follow, Emily. Probably came with the, yeah, you came with the raid. I much appreciate the follow. I hope you guys are doing good. My name is Chris Nephilim. I am a variety streamer, mostly Tomb Raider streamer really, but I do tend to stream other stuff. I do plan to expand and do other things. Go away. Yeah, there are a few titles that I want to definitely play, new ones which I will try to experience for the first time. Yeah, I decided to get back to streaming. I have a... Nah, not a pro, I just have been playing them for too long and it's just muscle memory there. Just, you know, when you keep playing you come... Bad Lara. Alright, got enough of you. A little Christmas tree to secure Christmas tree so the cats don't push it over. Oh my god, that sounds very wise. It's when you have a cat and you have a Christmas tree. Ooh, that is a combination. I don't have a Christmas tree because I wouldn't know where to put it, but definitely putting up some lights, that's for sure. Alright, do what I asked you to. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. Oh god, I made it. Believe it or not, I have not played a Tomb Raider game yet. I've watched my partner play it a lot. Well, you're in a good spot. Oh Jesus, I forgot about this glitch here. Yeah, generally this is a good place to see a lot of Tomb Raider stuff. Aside from actually playing Tomb Raider games, I have also started making custom Tomb Raider level editors. Because in 2001, when the original game creators decided to change the engine and swap to PlayStation 2, they released the editor for the old original engine. before Tomb Raider, so they allowed us to tweak and make our own levels, and the software has grown. We've even made our own version of the editor based on the original software, to a point where we even have real-time shadows and stuff, even though Lara is still blocky and very old. And we've been at it for more than 20 years now, and I've decided to hop into this in February this year. I managed to release 2 levels. Short ones, but they were well received so far as I can tell from the reviews. Unless people were just trying to be kind. The newer Tomb Raiders, if you're asking about the trilogy that started 10 years ago, well, most Tomb Raider fans who grew up playing the classics will probably tell you that they're not, and they will be right, because those games will not feel like a Tomb Raider game. Like, this one is from 2008, so it's still, well, it's now old, but it was still a newer edition, and it definitely looks better than you'd expect for a 2008 game, that's for sure. But yeah, it definitely is still not the latest iteration, although it's the same engine as they used on the latest games. They just heavily modified the engine and graphics, but overall it's the same technology. But yeah, the newer games, they will be a decent action games if anything. I wouldn't call them proper Tomb Raiders because with the attempts to reboot the series, they kind of like take a few steps too far, and the game does not resemble anything of its former self. Yeah, it has Lara Croft as a central character. Yeah, it does have occasional tombs here and there, but emphasis on combat and Uncharted like segments isn't exactly what we were looking for. And well, for now on, we're waiting for the next iteration of Tomb Raider, which is painfully haven't been even announced in the official capacity. Aside from hinting that it's being made since 2018, so this is the last time we actually had a new Tomb Raider game. Well, Tomb Raider from the brand, as I said, the reboot games are definitely of an acquired taste, and they are more action oriented than anything. So you have to make it for yourself. And if you like the originals, if you like the sense of isolation, puzzle solving, very enigmatic traversal and riddles, then probably you wouldn't feel at home. But you know, the newer games are still decent enough to play around. If you like Uncharted games, they will be similar in terms of what they try to convey. Ah, good. Twitch being Twitchy, I'm having welcome to
Zip,
the chat
I have
room. I
everything I
hope you
need
haven't said
for
anything in the
Do you
meantime.
have better coordinates for me?
Yeah, I enhanced your dad's photos of the map. I'm uploading to your media now.
And your other project?
Haven't tracked them down yet. I'm still working on it.
Very good. I'll call when I get to Jamnayan Island.
We are very excited because it has been announced that on February 14th, 2024, we are going to have remasters. Finally, we have been asking for them for almost 2 decades now. We will be having new versions of the original games, and that means, yeah, we're going to Jan Mayen Island, which is in Norway. So yeah, let's wear a bikini. Uh, I mean, I want to know the names of people responsible for putting these bikinis into the game, but I digress. More bikinis, of course, because we haven't had enough apparently. Um, Honestly, I don't like any of these. Um, yeah, the thing is that the same developers later used the arguments that, Lara having been overly sexualized and overly exposed was the perfect justification to reboot the game and completely take Lara's attractiveness and um like body coverage. Like, there's no boobs, there's no naked body aspects to Lara. Like, there's nothing, and they this is the same company that made these games. So yeah. Anyway, wonder what should I wear. This one is decent. Uh, the abundance of costumes, I still don't know what to decide for. Well, this one is a winter attire. I don't know. I'm also kind of like, I don't want to say I'm suffering. It's just like I had my wisdom tooth pulled on last Wednesday, and the gum is still recovering. I still feel it's kind of irritating me. I think it's at the point where it's starting to really heal, and I'm starting to be really irritated by its presence there. So I'm fighting with myself not to like touch it with anything. My tongue, my fingers, don't try to feel it, although it's very itchy and annoying. Um, I don't know. Maybe I just wear people's choice because I don't think I've used this costume enough. This is an Xbox 360 edition of the game because it came around in 2008, and the Xbox 360 version does have features which are not present on the PC. So despite PC probably being the best looking version, I still prefer to play this one because it has costumes and DLCs which aren't available anywhere else.
Give her my regards.
And I probably should have shut myself up because I'm not supposed to talk during cutscenes, but... But here we are, Genmain Island, Norway. This is a place where likely Vikings lived. Or at the very least, they tried to. So Lara's costume is kind of like, I don't know, catsuit of sorts, but combined with a biker. The lighting of this area isn't very good, so I'm just gonna... Yeah. It's kind of like a biker combined with a catsuit. I don't know, it's a weird one. But hey, I made a choice and I'm gonna have to live with it now. But every adventure allows you, like every location, because Lara's globetrotting in this game, every adventure allows you to, I mean, every piece of the adventure and different location allows you to choose a different costume and a different weapon. So it's always something that you can change at times for variety. Well, here we are in the main entrance room. There's supposed to be entrance to the ruins that are hidden beneath. How are we standing? Oh my goodness, I'm missing two secrets. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Bam! So these creatures are thralls. We've seen them before in Mexico, which was the previous location we visited. And they're basically, what would you say, immortalized slash zombified Viking warriors who turned out to be, no, thralls. And basically they are, oh Jesus. They are quite powerful, they are quite dangerous, they're vomiting the same poison that has turned them into those weird creatures, so we have to wait, I mean, be very, very careful with them.
Hall of the Slain. Valhalla, Odin's Hall, where the warriors who died in battle came to feast and prepare to fight in the final battle of Ragnarok. That makes this Valgrave the gate of the dead. Old is that gate, and how to unbolt it, few now know. Where are the Valkyries when you need them?
Well, the Valkyries are non-existent. Uh-oh. I should do it. Well, that's enough for these guys. So basically, this game story is, well, Lara's been Lara. You know, she's a trotter, adventurer, treasure seeker, whatnot, and a Tomb Raider, obviously. Um, they have slightly modified Lara's biography, and now we're following the concept of where she lost her mother when they both were flying over Himalayas over Nepal, and they crashed the plane. Um, and her mother was kind of like made to disappear with the interaction of a very ancient artifact that we're not exactly sure what it was. Um, Fast forward, that was in Tomb Raider Legend, and basically she found out that her mother was that artifact actually brought her mother uh to a place which has been long forgotten and interpreted by later cultures as Avalon or other form of an afterlife or an underworld. And basically, Lara still has a hope that somehow her mother managed to survive in that area. Her dad focused his entire scientific life to figure out whatever happened to his wife and her mom, and well, we're now trying to find out what happened. This actually has a connection to the first Tomb Raider from 1996. They somehow managed to bring back the villain from the original game, who was an ancient ruler of Atlantis, which Lara actually found in the first game. And basically, we're trying to find out pieces of armor that will allow you to use Thor's hammer, because it supposedly opens the access to the Avalon area, to the Underworld that King Arthur believed was the mythical paradise, but in reality we have a suspicion that it's not exactly a paradise. Something much more sinister, and Lara's just convinced that either way it's better that she finds and explains this situation rather than leave it to her old friend who turned to an enemy. It's a complicated story. It sounds like a soap opera. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at explaining that probably. But yeah, it's excuse me, Lara, what are you doing? You're supposed to just jump up and up and to this thing. Yes, that's what we need. As you can see, Lara can do a lot of stuff, a lot of acrobatics, which are not unusual for the likes of her. I'll take that. And we're just trying to find out how to open the gate that leads to, well, to Valhalla. Supposedly all those locations have been misinterpreted as afterlife or underworld versions by different cultures that have managed to interact with them. And we're trying to figure out the truth behind the myth, so to speak. Alright, here we go. rotate this, and we should be good to go to the upper section. Oh my goodness, I made it. Tree secured, now you have some food. What's for food? What do you have for food? Not required to share the food itself, but you have to tell what you're eating. I think it goes to the right, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. It should have. Asian food leftovers. Well, Asian food is always good. I like some. Every now and then. So yeah, that's a cool idea. That's a cool thing to eat. Wow, that's probably the fastest way I've ever climbed down this tower without breaking my neck. That almost never happens. Chris Croft, hello! Welcome in! How are you doing? What you up to? How are you? How's your day? How's your Monday? I would say happy Monday, but that's usually a lie. Mondays aren't happy because you go to work after a weekend and it just sucks, so... Just happy Monday afternoon, maybe? Just, you know, for balance. And anyway, I hope you're good. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm continuing my playthrough from last night when I was doing Underworld as well. So now we're in Jan Mayen Island. This is the Xbox 360 version, which means we have DLCs. We have the missing DLCs that have been promised somehow, never seen on any other platform since their release, sadly. I wish we could play them on PC. They are such a gem. I think the second DLC feels even better than the main game at times, but that's just my opinion. Right, the bots are too far. That's how you deal with thralls. I have no idea what these choirs are singing, but I like what they're doing. So much atmosphere in this location. I mean, yeah, it feels empty-ish. I know not a lot of people like this location, but the Norse architecture, very specific feel to this place. I do enjoy those locations. I do feel like it's still integral part of the game. Yeah, Lara's shadow is just absolutely amazing. The fact that you can play with as Lara's evil doppelganger, and instead of like doing good stuff, she's just kicking ass, like not even looking twice. So yeah, it's just generally that's a very good good DLC, and I'm happy that I can still play it because it is a lost gem. A lot of people didn't have a chance to actually play this. But yeah, generally I think we should get this on PC or other platforms as well. I wouldn't mind a remaster or some sort of porting and upgrading visually of the entire LAU trilogy, because it's still better than the last 3 games we were unwillingly blessed with. Bam, bam, bam. Unfortunately, as came the answer from Crystal Dynamics during the 25th celebration, I was pretty sure we're not gonna get any chance for these DLCs, because, as Megan said, they would require to allocate money and resources, which, well, they are spread thin. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm happy that you enjoyed it. I was trying to update it because there was an update to the Tomb engine. It actually fixes the boxes which were kind of like not working properly, which was not my fault. I tried to mitigate that, but there's not much I could do. But the new version, new engine, actually supposedly fixes that. Problem being is that my laptop kind of rebelled against me to a point where I had to like almost completely erase everything and start over. I mean, start the system over, not just a tier lead. I've secured my tier lead archive, so I can still get back to them. I just don't have much of a time to actually do that. So I will try to upload the final version of this level at some point when I get a moment to go and work on it. So I'm definitely that's my plan for it. But I just need to get around it basically. And then the second level that I've released, Pandora's Box, will also see an update, because the final exit from the level is a bit convoluted to people, I've noticed, and I can't blame them because I think I've hidden the way out. I mean, the means of reaching the way out a bit more too subtly. It's too subtle. So I will revise that and put a push block with the new engine version, which was going to be the original idea. But when I saw in gameplays that it kept glitching for people, I just removed it and left a shimmy in there. But I didn't feel like people enjoyed it too much because of the shimmy at the end, which was well hidden, too well hidden. But I do appreciate that you like the Croft Manor. I was really hoping to bring enough level of nostalgia to it with some additions and new stuff, visual and otherwise, to make it more attractive. You know, I was just trying to imagine what would that area look like if they remade it or remastered it in a fashion that it still resembles the original, but has all of the upgrades and additions from the new abilities that the engine can achieve. So that was the idea behind it. So I'm glad that you liked it, and I love playing on, working on it. To be honest, I honestly feel like making custom levels could be something I could totally do for life if it was only paying the bills. But I still want to do it. I find it a wonderful outlet. I enjoyed just putting the geometry together, combining new rooms, texturing. Yeah, it's a bit of tedious task, but I still enjoyed it because you know you can make something that resembles nothing to suddenly look like a building, like a house, like a tree, like a puddle of water or a swimming pool, and I just love those things. And I love how simplistic is the engine is simplistic, but on the other hand, it's also it can become very complex because the stuff you can do out of it, the stuff you can squeeze out of the engine. Even after all these years, you'd think that everything has been done in it, and that's not true. You still can squeeze quite a lot, which is proven by every single custom level that is being released every month, every quarter of the year, every year, and all on so forth. So I'm happy that I managed to put out some levels that are enjoyed to a degree. You know, especially that I've never designed anything before in terms of the level editor that I was happy enough to publish. So it was quite fun and enjoyable experience. Enjoyable, Jesus. I can't speak today. I'm after 8 hours of work today, so if I'm speaking rubbish, that's probably it. I'm just tired a bit. Oh no, the spooder has fallen. By the way, where the hell does this go, and why is it brighter down there than it should be? This is a very terrifying chasm. Oh Jesus. No, 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 no. Do not do that. Laura Felula Croft, please do not do that. Okay, let's just do that, and that. Yep. Oh, hey Nev, how are you doing? So I have no alerts. I haven't installed my Stream Deck on my new laptop. I haven't gotten around to get any sounds or even alerts, so I'm not even getting notifications properly. But yeah, welcome in. Hope you're doing great, Nev, today. How has Monday been to you? Has it been merciful or has it been tormenting you? What a bastard! I was hoping it's gonna fall down. Monday be Monday, yeah, definitely for me. Oh, I'm glad you like the new setup. I mean, they've also have a completely new overlays and stuff, but I try to keep them to the minimum so they're not overbearing. Yeah, basically trying to make them look a bit better. Something a bit more professional, something new, something fresh. I wanted something fresh. love how the camera just has a notion that it needs to squeeze in there. Like, why? What purpose would you serve by doing that? Okay, that was a pitiful jump, Mr. Spooter. Bye. Nuh-uh. Welcome back, 13th. How was the killing? Thought that the killing is going to take you a bit longer, to be honest. I got with Chucky the obsession. I could have gone more, but in fact, as pitch got in the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I die as a survivor like a pig on the slaughter. I don't even try anymore. I mean, unless it's with friends, I don't touch survivor playthrough. I just have a very little tolerance for frustration, and the killer side is already frustrating enough to not want to go through the survivor. Especially I can't be, I don't know how to play sweaty, you know, I don't know how to play an asshole survivor. Not that I would, but I just don't know how to be sufficient enough to... Yeah, when I took a break sometime before Chucky came around, I was like, Jesus, I forgot how to play. And that was so bad at first, I had to remember all of the tricks, so you definitely need to play around a bit more. You'll get away with the rust. I mean, you will get the rust away, basically. Okay, we need to do... this. Do you actually have all the killers in the game, or is it that you only have a selection of them? Game B's not glitching. The sounds. Oh dear. I love that. No, go away. Well, they are insects. They have to be squished. No. Hate those things. I really hate those things. They're really relentless and very annoying. There's Gustang. Uh-oh. This is moving now. God damn it. The foot rollers are rolling. Uh-oh. My god, that animation is so deceitful. She's just hanging. Uh-oh. Oh dear. That's why you don't do acrobatics on a very steep and very narrow edge. Because then you die. I know, right? Bye. I love kicking them off ledges, it's so ridiculous. Like this. Okay, normally there's a secret, but apparently I have collected it in my previous playthrough. I'm losing opportunities where I could have... I mean, I'm running out of options where I could have left the one outstanding secret in this level. should go here. At least I think so. Yeah, here, because I haven't collected that healing thingy. Heal him, the Nimajeg. Nuh-uh. What an idiot, he fell down just like that. Yeah, making AI for enemies wasn't ever a strong suit for Crystal Dynamics. It never could make believable villains or enemies that, you know, we would believe that they do what they do.
Perhaps these Yeti creatures inspired the Viking stories of frost giants.
This doesn't look like a Yeti creature, to be honest, Lara. Okay, now it kind of looks a bit more. Isn't Yeti supposed to be like furry and all? Nuh-uh. No. Lara, run! God, he's been withstands a fucking grenade in the face. 3 of them, actually. Well, 2. The third killed him. Right. Excuse. Nope, not too far. Oh golly, this is going backwards. Move it, move it, move it! Move it, Lara, move it! Faster, faster, faster! Move, 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 move! Oh my god, my finger hurts. Not for the reasons you think. A smashing action button. That's all. Do not jump into conclusions. No! Oh my god, that was a fucking close one. Well, missed that one. Come on, hammer train. I don't know what you're insinuating. Alright, time to pick up the Thor's hammer.
Thor, greatest of my sons, and the greatest weapon on Earth, are at last reunited. Upon my return, through rituals old and the power of Mjolnir, together we will open the seals of Helheim and fulfill our destinies. Underworld's serpent. More importantly, the key to Helheim, wherever that is. Time to pay Napa a visit.
Time to smack an ancient goddess in the head with a hammer. Well, actually, this game was first. Before Nick Fury, before Thor, before Avengers, Lara got the Thor's hammer first. So, you know, she was first before all the Norse mythology was in the mass media. Maybe I'll choose a bikini costume, just for shits and giggles. I'm gonna go with the golden one, right? She almost looks naked in it. No, I think legend would be fitting. Although, I don't know. I have all the options. What do you guys think? What do you want? I know, the bikinis are obnoxious, but, you know, for shits and giggles, it's not a long level. Though I'm very tempted to choose Legend Lara for the sake of irony that, you know, last time Lara was in this costume when she smacked a man in the face with the pistol. Now she's gonna try and smack Natla in the head with a hammer, you know, it's just fitting irony or something. Resist to choose a bikini and a legend. Yeah, I get it. I don't choose bikini ever. Like, I've one time chose this. I saw how it looks in the game, how ridiculous and completely stupid this feels that she's running around completely without anything but just underwear, whether it's bikini or not. And I restarted the level. Like, I was just like, no, no, I'm not having this. This is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. So I'm just gonna choose legend, and I think I'm gonna go with submachine guns because I'm not gonna be using them anyway. They're the least, the smallest additional weapon you can find in this game. I love that they haven't fixed this hair glitch in this cutscene. This cutscene has a broken hair thing, and this is so fucking stupid. Yeah, I mean, I find it I find the level of hypocrisy here just beyond anything. And I'm not gonna buy that, oh, he hadn't had control over it. He was there to design Lara, for fuck's sake. Hell yeah. I mean, I don't know why Toby left. It wasn't never said. And I don't think Tomb Raider 1 had a very sexualized vision of Lara, and he left before they even started working on Tomb Raider 2. So I don't know, I think there was like internal turmoil that we still don't know about. And apparently no one's willing to share. This is so satisfying to spew lightnings and thunder and all that. Fly, my baby, fly! Nice. But nevertheless, Crystal has also used the sexualization aspects of all the Lara, and then they put the bikinis on her in Legend and Underworld, and they called it a day. And I'm like, excuse me, what the fuck? Like, you are the ones who put those kinds of costumes in the actual game. Like before, we didn't have any skimpy costumes for Lara in the games, like outside of her classic outfit and all. So it was like, hello. Hello, is there a brain? Is there logic behind that brain? I felt bad. I felt really, really bad. Oh dear. Oh baby. Learning how to fly through lightning. Oh no. If anyone thinks that they have actually copied this ship, they are wrong. There are a lot of different things. They even made sure that these lockers will not be identically opened, and the layout of the boxes is completely different outside, even those metal crates. But they tried to make it look like it is a different ship. It is a sister ship, but it's not the same one, so they didn't copy it over. Actually made sure that some things will be different. Are we ready for this?
Avalon, Helheim, I don't care what it's called. Where is it?
Look at all you've done. Incredible. I will never doubt you again.
Tell me now.
Very well. But before you put me to death, tell me, are you prepared to wait for Odin to appear and perform the ritual to open Helheim?
And you know this ritual, of course.
I'm sure you've realized that I want to get to Avalon just as much as you do. But neither of us can go alone. You need my ritual, and I need your hammer.
If, no, when you step out of line, you'll get it. Stop! You destroyed my home. You killed Alistair!
I got what I wanted. Isn't that all we care about?
You can die too!
Lara, you really are a woman after my own heart.
Get out of my sight.
Meet you there.
Looking at Natla's face, there was a moment where she thought, yeah, she's gonna be fucking killed. She was certain of it, like, oh my god. But she wasn't. Well, I'm gonna take the red tri-suit. I will take away the choice because I do love that one the most. I'm gonna hop into this bad boy. Curse plot. Alright, time to make another dive into the unknown. I can't imagine how freaking cold this must be, like, Jesus Christ. Swimming in a place like this, under the Arctic Ocean. Wait, this is Arctic Sea, isn't it? Yeah, Arctic Sea. Well, whatever. Good lord, how much I love this location. That's so nice. I just love sunken ruins, sunken buildings, shipwrecks. We don't have a lot of games that tackle that, especially games like treasure hunting, adventure. So I'm just like, oh, I'm loving this, and I want more. Oh hey Asta, welcome on in. Yeah, I think so. This is the most monumental of the locations. And to be honest, the game doesn't shy from monumental. It's just like this location probably was the most over the top, but also impressive and just majestic. And I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I just love this location. The Arctic Sea Expedition is just probably one of my favorite locations in Underworld. Like, I love Mexico and Thailand because there's a lot of foliage and nature and overgrowth of the plant and foliage and all that stuff. But if I have a choice, if actually swimming, oh you bastard! Listen to me, you little shit. Well, not little. Touch me again and you will die, like your friend. I know you have friends here. Oh, you think so? Yeah, the thing is that Lara sometimes has something to say about it, but not always.
I should try the switch on the top of the drawbridge to try and open it.
Yeah, so basically there are hints in the game, we just have to look for them. Should I say ask for them? So you've researched what these statues could mean. I actually never looked into it. Here come the hungry fishies. You do realize what kind of sharks are these, right? The longevity of these sharks is incredible, and they would never attack a human. Those are Arctic sharks. They usually eat stuff that dies. I mean, they're not very aggressive, and they barely attack. They have to be very desperate to actually attack anything. They won't even eat a seal. They usually just eat stuff that already died and has fallen down to the bottom. Damn, they were hungry. But normally, like, of course, this is just a game, so in the game, everything that is eating meat is going to try and eat Lara, but normally those things would not attack a human being, and their metabolism is so slow that it has been known that some of the members of this species have known to live up to between 500 to 700 years. Can you imagine a bloody shark living for that long? Like, goodness gracious. Original law, the Einherjar were guarding Asgard, and they were created by the fallen mortals taken to Valhalla. Hell had its own god, Garmer, their hound, and woe to those who would try to enter leave without Hell's permission. Yeah, well, they definitely skipped the dog, but, you know. It's a shame that there's a current that pushes us away. I would totally love... You fucker! Give me a fucking heart attack. Yeah, this isn't exactly a typical shark. They shouldn't have teeth like this. Oh well, maybe they just mutated as well. Yeah, I think so. I heard about that. It's kind of mind-boggling that creatures like this could live for such a long time as they did, and survive in the least changed form, I would say. Now let's see. There should be some medical potion or whatever. Not here. I love that the cameras are subtly hinting you what you need to do. Well, that doesn't let me through. Oh Jesus, almost died. No, up, left. I mean, right, your left. Yeah, the other left. Exactly. I'll take that. That was interesting that she stopped on the ledge. Not that this game doesn't have every scenario explored and every, would you say, negative effect. You motherfucking thing, go the fuck away. I swear to Lucifer, I will kill all the fish. There we go, another power cell, whatever you call them. Is there anything else here, like a secret? I missed two, which is not good. My memory starts to fuck up. here. I remember that there was a secret somewhere, but I think I might have collected the one that was here and no clue where to find the other. I love sprinting underwater. The animation of swimming like that is lovely. Where was I? It doesn't say how many I've got. Oh, I forgot about a med pack lying around here. Let's turn this thing on, shall we? Let there be red light, I guess. Oh jeez, I need to fix my position on the chair. Oof. Sorry. Anyway, let's open a drawbridge, shall we? Now this is what I like about Underworld. A sense of mystery. You just entered a sunken corridor leading to God knows what. that music is just so good. Now there's a secret I missed. That gives me one missing still. There we go, this is the surface. Rude. Excuse me, I didn't permit you to vomit on me. I fought in your general direction, you rude fucker. Oh god, this jump is terrifying. Nuh-uh. Well, that's ominous, if anything. Yeah, blue jelly isn't good for your skin, isn't it? It just corrodes everything. But it gives you immortality. I wonder if Sophia Lee would have gone for this shit. I mean, she wanted immortality, but she also wanted to have a face, mon. I wonder what would she choose? Would she use ether or whatever you called it? However we're supposed to pronounce it. Yeah, I think she would have rejected it. She would try to extract whatever preserves, but yeah, you know, keep the face. go.
Mother? Mother, it's me. It's Lara. No. No. My mother is dead. My mother is dead. My mother died a long time ago. You're not my mother.
I've lived many times longer than your entire civilization, and I've never seen such delicious irony. When I heard what happened to the wife of the great Richard Croft, I knew I could set him on a desperate quest to find what I desired most. Then he betrayed me in Thailand, and for that, I killed him myself. But when you showed up with Thor's gauntlet, I knew I could send you off in your father's footsteps, confident they would lead us to this very spot.
You seem to have forgotten what I would be holding.
When I made this creature for Amanda, she had no idea that my true purpose was to have the means to destroy you at this very moment. The two of you never suspected that you were mere actors in my play. And so it ends. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a serpent to raise.
Amanda!
Trust me, I wanted to let it finish you off, but the Midgard serpent will tear the world apart, and only Thor's hammer can stop it. So, I'll hold him off.
Who would have thought that it would be the Amanda who saves the... Oh, excuse me, I'm talking here. This is a live broadcast. You can't just barge in here whenever you want to and just hit me from behind. That was rude. Oh my god. Jesus Philula Christ, what the hell? Whoa. Forgot this guy's waiting here for me. Yeah, who would have thought it was going to be Amanda who saves the day before Lara is finished off by the doppelganger, probably saving the world in the process. Because true, the Midgard serpent will tear the world apart, and it is only Lara who wears the gauntlets who's able to operate it, so it is the only person who can save the day, but without Amanda there would be no day to save, so who would have thought? I thought it was quite an interesting plot twist. I didn't see Amanda actually surviving at this point. Right, here we go. Time for the final conflict between Lara Croft and Natla. Jacqueline Natla. I bet she doesn't know when to die. And I don't know when to stop doing the acrobatics. So I just found that so funny. And still fun to do.
Shut it down! Lara,
Nuh-uh.
unexpected, but I'm glad you're here. You should be allowed to see firsthand the fruits of your labor.
That's the Midgard serpent.
Of course not. Jormungandr is the network of tectonic ridges that encircles the Earth on the ocean floor. And we stand now on its weakest
very seams of the planet will burst. The Midgard serpent will rise up and spew poison into the air. All the world will be consumed by fire and ash. Ragnarok! The seventh age is upon us!
Okay, here we go. Time to hit Natla with a stick on the head. Well, in this case, it's going to be more than a stick. Don't go up when I want you to go down, bitch. No, don't you dare. No, I'm just trying to kill your thralls, if you please. It's not too much trouble. So 7th age is like, oh my goodness! So you're trying to tell me that we were thinking what the fuck was the 7th age and it was just a 7th cycle of restoration and destruction that happened before? Is that part of the Norse mythology? Holy frick. I wonder how is it that the Norse were the civilization that actually knew the most from the Atlantis. It's not like they were very close to Atlantis. Well, to be honest, they had their own outpost, so maybe they, I don't know, maybe they had a better data repositories here before it all fell apart. I'm just curious how they wanted to like connect the doors. I'm pretty sure they had ideas for connecting these doors at some point. Or at least they had a lore behind it. Excuse me, Lara, can we just climb? Thank you. No, that's not what I wanted. Neither was this. Yo. Uh-oh. No falling down, please. I jump forward, don't jump backwards. This is not Reboot Lara. Curse plot. Excuse me, game. Ooh, you are really vested in all this, aren't you, Asta? Admire that. I've never read too much into Norse mythology. I never was keen on it. Never a thing for me. Egypt, yeah, sure, why not? Greece, to an extent, sure, why not? No, not now, you fucking bitch! Oh my god. Was it kill me or something? Jesus Christ, she's really aiming for me, isn't she? I can't even fucking shoot. Not that you're really asking for it. What the fuck is wrong with her? Why is she so good at aiming? What the fuck did she go? Oh, there you are, bitch. Fuck's sake, I don't remember her being this accurate. You can hit her and she will disappear and stop, but she's constantly moving. It's so fucking hard. What the fuck is wrong with that bitch today? I don't remember her being this volatile. Oh fuck this, I'm not playing around with her. Bang. Shebang bang. Oh, hello.
What if you clear the corridor and get us out of here?
Out of juice, just like Bolivia. The good news is we saved the world. The bad news is now we're gonna die here. Huh, just like your mother.
What a bitch.
Mother must have tried to use it to escape, but didn't know how. If pulling out these artifacts always brings you here, what will happen if I'm already here?
Maybe you'll go to hell.
Damn it! I can't reach the sword. But you can.
What about you?
I can reach you if you hold out your hand.
You trust me?
We're out of time, Amanda. So it's back to this, is it?
What? You think we're even?
Would killing me make us even? Goodbye, Mother. Rest in peace.
Truth be told, in my humble opinion, mistakes were made. For once, I wouldn't have trusted Amanda even if she was the last person on Earth. And there's a little detail that Lara has a grapple. She could have just detached the pistol that shoots the grapple, wrap it around the missing fragment so it holds long enough for her to pull out the sword and leave the bloody bitch alone. She was not like she was very grateful for the fact that Lara allowed her to live after all this. That's just like, oh my god, there could have been better utilization of things. Although, yeah, I don't think it would be very Lara to just let the bitch die. Oh god, I thought it was gonna take me a lot shorter time. I think I managed to speedrun this game once in under 3 hours, and I'm on 2 hours and a half, and I only managed to pull off Mexico, Chiang Mai, and an Arctic Sea. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button, damn it. Yeah, I think, You know what? Of all the emotional drama that we were served throughout the Tomb Raider franchise recently, ever since the first movie, I think this and the first movie is okay. It's not obnoxious. It's not too much. It's not over the top. Doesn't feel like it's trying to play on our emotions too much. What is the community info? Server's not available this time. Please try again later. Well, I think the Underworld servers has said bye-bye a long time ago, but whatever. Well, launched Beneath the Ashes. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to play it. Yes, whatever. Autosaves. Jesus, this game prioritizes autosaves over um over anything else. I'm not sure what I'm going to choose for wearing. I was thinking classic Lara because grey jungle shorts. Nah. Legend. Yeah. Already played Casual Explorer. God, so many fucking bikinis. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Nev. I think maybe I'll go with the classic. I think I like it the most. Although I do like the jungle shorts, except that you don't get them in here. Like, you don't get the main jungle shorts in an indoor location where this is literally in her manor. But whatever, I'm gonna just choose classic Lara because that's what I would choose anyway.
Hey, Lara, why don't you call it a night? Whatever you're looking for will still be there tomorrow.
I somehow doubt it. My father not only claimed that this artifact creates thralls, but that he used a word carved into it to control the damned things. It's hardly something you'd misplace, yet it's nowhere to be found.
Maybe you left it in Thailand. What's the magic word?
I can't make it out. Wherever did you put it? A rather big clue.
I wasn't here, handsome fellow. And here we are, beneath the ashes. Apparently, besides a huge chapel and tons of and a crypt and tons of probably bodies of Lara's ancestors, we also have medieval ruins that apparently also have well, Knights Templar corpses that have come alive, which is such a lovely discovery, I have to say. Yeah, I would probably move instead of explode it, but it's Lara. Nah, Damn, I forgot about these. Yeah, I mean, it would be difficult probably to sell a property which has so much nasty stuff beneath it, but I would definitely consider moving, like, Jesus Christ. Knight Templars, oversized spiders, what else is that? Like, oh my god. Just a tad over the top. When it comes to properties. Surprisingly, they've managed actually to squeeze a bit more sharper textures into this. This was released a few months after the original game. I don't remember exactly, but it was definitely in 2009. And I do remember I was astonished that they managed to pull off slightly higher quality assets in some places. Like some of the textures definitely looked a lot better.
Video feed's distorted. Is it wet down there?
The bombing must have cracked the foundations. There's a lot of water coming in.
Strangely enough, there isn't any subtitle segments for this, which I find a bit disappointing, but not much I can do about it. Oh, do I remember the order of things here? I don't, I think. I did, but that was a complete accident. Last time I played, I think I spent 10 minutes before I remembered what to pull in which order. Whee. Dive, Lara. Whoa, 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 whoa. The fuck are you having a problem with your grip, Lara? That does not bode well, to be honest. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I can climb this for the third time in a row. I love the ambience, like the dripping water, the howling air through the corridors and tunnels. Really atmospheric. It feels like you're in a mine of some sort that was kind of changed into something bigger. What, my dear friend? Am I back? For a moment I think I saw that it disconnected. I think Twitch is being twitchy today because that's not normal. Hope it wasn't for too long. Definitely not my internet because my phone was still on Wi-Fi. I don't know what exactly happened. Not to mention I still had the connection of the game because my Xbox is actually streaming that over Wi-Fi to my computer, so it's definitely not me. Felt like Twitch kind of failed a moment there. Phew. Hate these spoilers. Looks like a dungeon or like a torture chamber or something. Jeez, they really made this place spooky and creepy and all that. Nope. No, sir, I don't have money. Go away. And when a girl says no, ooh, you fucker. Fine. You wanted it. Creep. Wouldn't take no for an answer. What a rude corpse. That's mine. You're really fucked up. Excuse me, I'm kicking you. Cheater, cheater. What's she aiming at that? Oh, scooter. Okay. What's this now? I think you need to come here later when the place is filled with water. I don't see any way of reaching what's above. No, she doesn't grab anything. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Almost fell and killed myself. Seriously? Stop waving those hands when you're running, you fucking creep. God, I hate these guys. I see you there. Come out, you stupid bitch. I really like this level. Like, it's really atmospheric. Oh, oh. Ah, yes. Oh, that's what happens when you're a brainless monster that doesn't have even a bit of a normal mind. Yeah. Did someone state on this as a permanent element of decoration? Cause this is Thriller. Thriller night. Hello, DJ. How are you doing? What you been up to? Lovely. Phew. Mentally recovering from one stream and mentally preparing for another. Why do you need a mental recovery? What did you play? What was so mentally exhausting that you need to mentally recover from it? I wish I could replicate this atmosphere of this. I mean, I know you were playing Tyrolino. Come on. What else would you play? Like, I don't think I've ever seen you play anything but a tier lead. I'm just curious, what kind of tier lead puts you to that kind of state where you need to mentally recover? Go away, stupid fucker. Die, die, bitch. Ah, great, another one. This one's a jumper. Phew, okay. Get rid of the bastard. Oh, hi, T-Tag. Hey, what you doing? Welcome in. Excuse me? Yes, this is the DLC for Lara's, for the Underworld. This is Beneath the Ashes, so it's beneath what happened, and beneath whatever is left of Croft Manor, and yeah. I will never. I don't think I'll finish it, and then we'll probably play the other DLC with Lara's doppelganger in another stream entirely because I can't. It's too late. It took me a bit too long to set up everything before I decided to. Oh Jesus! Did go live. So I'll have to finish it another day. Ah. So apparently, besides a magnificent-sized cathedral, Lara also has a medieval dungeon that involves overgrown spiders, Knights Templar zombies created by an artifact that Lara's father found and hid somewhere in there. Supposedly, this is the same artifact that gives power over thralls that served Natla before. And it's happening in that kind of location. I really love the atmosphere of this place. I always have. I would love to try and replicate this atmosphere one day in Italy. Well, maybe minus the oversized spiders, because Jesus Christ. Metatsu TR work. Oh yeah, you're using this advanced geometry to hide all the, how would you say, grid-based structure of the old engine. I really like that. If I knew how to utilize that, or how to design kind of pretend geometry that would be put over the OG grid level, I would totally use that, but I have no idea how that kind of stuff works. Never had anything to do with any 3D, just say creating 3D assets whatsoever. Okay, so we don't have any spooters. We've picked up everything, I think. Anyway, I'll be back in here in a jiffy, so whatever I missed I will be able to pick up later. Here we go. God, I would love this lighting in Underworld, especially the water reflections. It looks so good. And you know, for a 2008, 2009 game, this doesn't look that old. Well, this one is a jumper. Let me prep a nice greeting for you. adding details, focusing on things that I couldn't do with the editor anymore due to texture limits, like a couple of unmarked ladders, for example. Ooh, interesting. I'm curious, those limitations are something that has been likely resolved with well, I know 10 is a beta and it removed some of the limitations. I was just curious if you ever explored how much of the stuff you need has been resolved in 10. Was it just wishful thinking to jump over there, especially, you know, it's still in beta? No, not this. Damn it. Wasted shot. Uh-oh. You, Pisa, you weren't there before, you stupid bloody... God damn it, it startled me. Totally rude. I'm labeling these spiders as rude and totally mean. Up we go. Let's see what's down here. Oh, what's that? Is that a map? Oh yes, it is a map pack. Yeah, thank you. One thing I regret is that Lara didn't bring Excalibur. I find it disappointing considering she ends up with another one at the end of Underworld. Oh. Okay, I get it. I'm not supposed to just jump there. That's fair. I was just curious. I know it's a little bit more involved than just changing engines and continuing in another. I'm totally aware that this would be a bit. This would add probably 5 years into making the level, and you've been at it for quite some time. So I would never suggest. I was just curious how much has 10 achieved in comparison to the tricks and stuff you had to pull off to make your ideas work in the older engines. So I was just curious. Uh-oh. Nuh-uh. I'm not even sorry. I dislike these spooters. Another one. Another one bites the dust. And another one goes, and another one goes. Another one bites the dust. And Lara climbs another pole. Which way did I come from? I think I came from over there, so my goal is over here, okay. Whee! Well, isn't this lovely? Well, that's about covers it. Nah. Very bad scooter.
Laura, your doppelganger just walked past the trailer. It looked right at me, but kept on walking, and it's heading your way.
That's not good. I'd need an army to stop that thing.
Uh, yeah, that was Zip. Zip is sitting in the trailer outside of their manor, whilst Lara's doing the exploration, so they do have a talk every now and then. It's very occasional, it's not as obnoxious as it was in Legend, so it's okay. It's a shame that the game has subtitles and cutscenes, but not in the game. I'm not even complaining about my hearing. It's just like it's not always very clear what is being said, and it would be very helpful if it was subtitled. But here we go. I don't think Legend had subtitles for an in-game conversation, so I guess it's just consistent with what it always was. But I still wouldn't mind subtitles added here. Unfortunately, we can't count on that. Ah, there you are. Now it's filled, so I can actually climb out of here. This wasn't accessible before. Lara, can you please? It wasn't a difficult jump. You've done bigger jumps. There you go. Yeah, I absolutely adore this level. It's mysterious. It's dangerous. Everything about it just screams proper Tomb Raider. I don't even care that it is beneath her manor. It doesn't make a lot of sense that her manor was built atop of, I don't know, a maze of ancient, I mean, not ancient, but medieval torture chambers and crypts. Let's just say this is a catacomb. But it just screams proper Tomb Raider. It's so good. Lara's alone here. She does her thing. She traverses. There's a lot of... You can go away. Or you can try to swim and die. I love when they jump into the water and kill themselves. Because they're so desperate to catch me. Okay. But the feel and the atmosphere of this location is just masterpiece. I even found the soundtrack online. I think it was in TombRaiderChronicles.com, where they actually had the soundtrack for this. Such a good soundtrack. Oh, there we go, the dragon puzzle. It's a very creative idea of how to use the rope. So basically what you need to do is, well, figure out how to put the puzzle together. This actually needs to be on the right, this one needs to be on the left, so I need to put that out of the way. If I remember this correctly, in order to pull it this way, okay. And now I need to do this. I love this puzzle, it's so funny, but it's also very creative. It requires a little bit of creativity at first when you first encounter it. And I love you using the rope line in this way. I wish we had more of that in Tomb Raider. I still don't understand. They were using the same engine, so they could just apply the same zip rope that does exactly the same, but nope. In the reboot, I mean, of course. And the final piece of the puzzle. The actual dragon. No, not you. And of course, just the way Lara likes it, opening a set of traps. Oh, lovely. Deadly mechanisms and traps. Isn't that what Lara loves the most? But there's also a first aid kit that's probably 70 years old or more. Oh, if you could just reach it. But you know what I like is that they finally put a grating that Lara can't pass through in the Tomb Raider game. Like, they're always the grates. The gratings between some Ghoul and Lara, they would look so wide that you could totally get through them. But they've never acknowledged it. No. Oh, Wellstone! Hello! I love Underworld as well. Yeah, I adore Underworld, and I'm so glad that I can actually play. Oh, Jesus. Those levels, those DLC levels as well. And just. Oh, no! Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, the dragon was amazing. Everything about this is just. The textures are a bit better quality, they look better, they are different, they're not the same. Like, I was afraid that they will do a DLC that's going to be like... Oh yeah, this is on Xbox. Yeah, I'm playing that from my Xbox. Yeah, I have it back from the Xbox 360 era, and I'm playing this on the Xbox Series X because, yeah, they allow you to play backwards compatibility. It doesn't have the best resolution, and it basically looks like it did originally, but at least you can play it, you know, so that's always a plus. Oh god, camera please. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get over there, because there's a secret there. Yeah, it still looks good. I'm not saying it doesn't, because Underworld aged well, you know. You can say a lot about LAU. I think 2013 aged worse than Underworld, because the style of Underworld was... I think it was more universal. I think it was... because it's not exactly 100% realistic, but it's kind of stylized still. It managed to survive the trace of time a little bit better. Okay, so let me see if I can just not die here. Okay, I didn't die. Yeah, LAU is pretty much still up there when it comes to Tomb Raider. I think they were pretty close to narrowing it down to nailing proper Tomb Raider games. With Underworld especially, which I think is the pinnacle, and rebooting was just not a one step back, it was a lot of steps back. And I don't think we'll ever recover. I mean, I wish Lara in the next installment was as capable as she is here, but honestly, I don't think I have much hope for that. I just wanna, yeah, I was hoping, you know what? When I saw playable, doppelganger in the second DLC, I was pretty sure that, you know, they're just gonna explore the ability to have a co-op. I mean, yeah, but like they took few steps back and we never go back to that point. You know what I mean? It's just like we never recovered from those steps back. We never advanced. I get rebooting is setting anew, but you know, I still wouldn't mind if she was able to shoot when she's climbing a ledge or hanging on the rope or whatever. And they took away that option. Like they took away a lot of capabilities that were kind of screaming Lara should be able to do that, and we still haven't recovered. We haven't got back to that point. I was really expecting that Lara is going to be the well-developed. Yeah, I wish we could hope for the next installment of Underworld. As I was saying, I was really hopeful that after seeing the Doppelganger DLC, that they were maybe testing the ground, how well people receive it, so they might. Oopsie, that was unintentional, of course. You know, those damn blades. You know, thank goodness the system of checkpoints is gracious enough. Oh, jeez. Oh, oh, we flew away. Oh my god. I keep forgetting that lowering the rope. I don't remember how I did this last time. It's been a while, so let me see. So I should be able to reach there. But the blades aren't behind us. Yeah, I think that's this is the way. Yep, this is the way. Oh golly, no 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 no. No 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 no. We don't like that. We don't want that. No, you don't. I think I did it in time. Yep, they're not gonna come up. Yeah, this was Xbox exclusive. You can't even play this on PC, damn it, and I really regret the fact that we don't get this on PC. Look at these textures, are so nice. Like these textures, the stonework is really great. And you know what? During the 25th anniversary, someone asked Megan whether there's a chance of actually having these DLCs ported at least to PC. And she said she's gonna come back to us, and she did. And she came back saying that it is possible because there are no there are no law obstacles. It's just like they would need to put someone on this, and they would need money and resources, and but there's something doable. But they never came back to that point. We're 3 years almost after the 25th anniversary, and nothing has been done on that department. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're never gonna see that again. Like, the only way we get it is the backwards compatibility for Xbox, and that's that.
Are you getting this, Sim?
I've heard of turning water into wine, but slide is a new one.
Keshiva. Oh, Keshiva! Kill! Oh, Keshiva! You have to do whatever I ask now, correct? Make sure Natla suffers.
You're letting her go? She killed Alistair.
And now she is the instrument of his vengeance.
Yeah, you basically tuned in at the point where you basically end the thing. Yeah, Beneath the Ashes is a really lovely closed adventure, but it also has an opening for the next DLC. Because the next DLC actually tackles everything from the perspective of the doppelganger. And yeah, this the second DLC is slightly longer than this one. And you literally get to see and feel the powers of the doppelganger. She is really OP. She does still use dual pistols if you like. And with the fact that there's more than one. Yeah, there were 2 DLCs for Underworld. The second one actually tackles this. They are entangled together. This cutscene actually shows up in both DLCs, and the moment where the camera cut off the moment ago, when you heard Lara talking, the second DLC actually tackles what happens with the doppelganger. I can show you the beginning of it. I don't have the time to play the entire thing, but I can definitely promise you I intend to play this week on a stream around the same time, maybe 2-3 hours earlier than we are right now. But yeah, definitely. But I can show you how that level starts up. It has a slightly even better graphics, because I think it took a bit longer for them to release it. It came in the later half of 2009, so over a year later than Underworld, and it shows and it feels. If you remember the Underworld enough, you know at which point it starts. And you see where we pick it up from. And this is where you probably have not seen it. Yeah. So we do have objectives, which are basically telling us what to do. They are not red this time. Yeah, you play as Doppelganger, yep. She has her own set of animations, own set of moves. She has her shadow powers, which, well, she can use a lot of things that Lara cannot reach. So when I played this initially, I was like, Jesus, now imagine next game, Lara being able to do co-op gameplay when you're swapping between them if you don't have a second player, or you can play together. Jesus, that would be so good. She also runs a bit faster, and her running animation is slightly different. Like, her abilities are like slowing down time because her metabolism and her interactions are faster. She just becomes extremely fast. She also doesn't do a handstand, she does a roll climb, which is kind of funny. But yeah, the textures are a lot higher quality. I noticed that the shadows are a lot sharper than they were in the original game. So she does traverse normally, but she also does the very fast reversal. I mean, if you have someone who has Xbox 360, this is still purchasable on the Xbox market, both the main game and the DLCs, and they don't really cost much, so it's not a real investment or anything. Yeah, the base Underworld was a really dope game. It's, my definition for it was that it was epic because they were really aiming for a lot more epic scope and scale, and I really like that. Yeah, you need the base game. You need to launch because it launches from the base game. But if you have if you have the DVD for it for Xbox, then you can play it without a hitch. Unless, of course, you have a powerful PC. If you have a powerful PC, you can try to follow. If you have Xbox One or Xbox Series X, yeah, you can purchase everything and you can play that. I'm playing this on Xbox Series X, so the next gen Xbox, that's, you know, the latest one, and they still can play that without a hitch. So yeah, the backwards compatibility is a great thing. PlayStation doesn't believe in it. Xbox still has games from the old 360. I think there are still a few games from the original Xbox, so you can have a variety and huge range of games that are still playable. Some of them, unfortunately not Tomb Raiders, but some of them actually received upscaling. So like the original Assassin's Creed, I think Assassin's Creed 2, few Splinter Cell games, have 4K and higher textures and shadow quality on the backwards compatibility. Yeah, I was about to get to that. Steve of War, I don't know if you know him, but Steve of War actually managed to work it out how to make the entire DLC, including the DLCs, playable on PC from an emulator. So I totally recommend looking up that, because I think he explained it quite extensively. Yeah, if you heard of him, then you might look into his YouTube and his socials. I think he has it explained quite well. Yeah, I think he posted a video on YouTube. At the very least, he's totally reachable on Twitter. And you could ask him if he has some sort of documentation. I think he made a DVD. Sorry, DVD. What am I talking about? I'm tired. He had a video on YouTube. So he played it on his own stream once, so it's totally doable. It just, I think those emulators need a slightly better PCs to run smoothly, but generally, yeah, he made them playable and he played them on stream, actually. She even does acrobatics, but they're different for her. So I can shoot them, of course, but I can also slow down time and shoot them faster, like almost like a machine. But also she has hand-to-hand combat. And she makes them splat. Yeah, everything she does is different. She has a completely different set of animations and abilities. Yeah, whatever. She can punch really strong. And believe me, there are enemies which will take that punch and will still stand up like he did. There are different tiers of enemies which are a lot more powerful than this one was. If you imagine, this is already after Amanda and Lara left the Yggdrasil. So the place is ransacked, ruined, and still collapsing, or some other shit. Basically, it's structurally unsound, and you will see that if you compare it to the final segment of the main game. She also shoots two targets at once, like Lara does. She has a basic combo. Oop. She also falls down. Yeah, she's basically OP. There are no med packs because her health regenerates very quickly. You just need to stay out of combat for just a few seconds, and she's perfectly fine later on. So yeah, she's perfectly fine, and it plays really nicely. It's definitely well thought. The gameplay is designed around her abilities, so Lara would not be able to like probably do half of the stuff she does. There are a lot more difficult enemies. A lot of they're shattered to pieces when you're using too much speed in terms of the fire rate. It's funny that she still has the animation of putting it back to the backpack, which she doesn't have, but that's a minor thing. If you look at her from close up, she's definitely off, like comparing to the real Lara. There are these veins at the edges of her skin, which will show under every angle, so this is an effect that they've designed specifically for the doppelganger. She has this weird animalistic glow in her eyes. She has the face of Lara, but she's also not. She's so fast that everything slows down around her. So when she goes into the focus mode, she can easily walk beneath this. Which is a really cool gimmick. I know it feels like slowing down time, but this is just very efficient. Yeah, the climbing is really great. You have to time it later because there are traps that are very, very precise. So it resembles the old simulators where you have to like time your climbs around traps that are chopping your head off or squishing or stuff like that. As you can see, the level of the blue goo is definitely higher. As a small teaser, I'll play this cutscene and then we'll wrap it up here because it's very late.
Like your new look.
There's too much Lara in you for your own good, slave. Ak Eshiva,
Uh-huh.
take me back to your birthplace, now.
As you can see, Thor's hammer has left some damage on her. Swimming in the ether didn't do her a beauty treatment either, so she does have issues, mental issues and health issues right now. She's a bit more spiteful than usual. But yeah, she didn't enjoy swimming in the ether, and she was trying to escape through the portal, but it didn't work because there is no sword anymore, and she was left there to rot. And these are completely new locations. It is somewhere within the Arctic Sea, definitely. But we don't know where exactly, and Lara doesn't know either.
Amanda cut the power. Go reactivate it, but be careful. This machine is useless to be damaged. Once the power is restored, return here for further instructions.
So, basically the law explains that apparently Amanda was involved and she was here before. Probably when she found Natla after being smacked in the head with a column. She was also in a bit deteriorated state, or at least hurt, and when she came to, she informed Amanda how to operate and reach this place, and that it can restore her to her health. Probably Amanda learned a lot of things around here from the ancient Atlanteans and their civilization. That's why she knew a lot more than Lara did when they first met. She knew exactly what the portal was and what all that stuff. So yeah, this is where it starts. You have a huge structure to investigate, a lot of relics and treasures to find. Um, it has completely new score music, which is also very dark and very sinister. You will not hear any. Like, some of the music is probably from Anniversary, but it's been remixed in some way. I think they even had a different composer for the DLC music, with trolls that were just collaborating. So the music is a lot darker. It's heavier. It's more about the ambience than, giving you a background music to scenes. But there is music at times, and it's really nice. It's also downloadable on TombRaiderChronicles.com, I think. At least that's where I found it. But yeah, there's stuff to see and things to explore. I totally love this DLC. It's been well received by everyone, so I highly recommend it. If you have any means of getting an emulator set up or borrow an Xbox, any Xbox will do. Whether it's Xbox 360, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X, you will be able to enjoy this. Of course, it's better to have a console, but I can understand that buying a console just for one game isn't exactly uh, a good idea. But yeah, just saying that it's a possibility, and it's totally worth it. These DLCs are really great. You also get a lot of costumes for Lara through those DLCs. I'm not gonna speak about the bikini versions because they're ridiculous, but you'll be able to play main game of Underworld in the classic outfit when she has a green top and brown pants and shoes, which look a lot better than we've been served in the main game. Not that the costumes were bland or bad, but there was just very few of them. The DLC definitely adds to that. But yeah, as I would like to wrap up at this point. Um, got myself. I set myself up a completely new overlay, so enjoy them while you can before I end the stream here. Yeah, guys, I really enjoy having you here. I really am happy that I managed to get this stream, even though I was at work, and I was afraid I'm gonna be so pooped after work that I won't be able to focus on playing, but I actually managed, and I'm really happy, and I will definitely get back to play this entire DLC in full. We'll be talking more about the lore as well. I don't know. The thing with me is that if I'm tired and exhausted after work, I will just not be able to stream. So I do encourage to visit my socials, because that's where you will find more information about when I'm streaming. I do think, I don't know if I do still have my commands working. No. So I need to set them up from the beginning, but if you go into the info section beneath the stream, everything is there, it's up to date. YouTube, Twitter, or X, whatever. I still call it Twitter, and I will refuse to call it X because that's a stupid name. Instagram, Facebook, Discord, all of those are available, so if you want to stay in touch, do feel free to pop in and drop a follow. I will try to pop everywhere. Info when I'm streaming, when I'm about to stream. I also am on Blue Sky if you guys are there, and I try to pop the info there that I'm about to stream. But anyway, I would like to thank you guys for being here. Thanks, Wilson, for the follow. Really appreciate it. What else happened during today? Oh Jesus, sorry, that wasn't intentional. I didn't want to share that. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, thanks Wilson, thanks Emily Amarok for followers, and the level 17 for your raid earlier today. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, guys. Well, is it evening for you? I mean, it's almost night for me. I'm about to walk my pupper um and go to bed after that. But yeah, thanks for being here. I hope I'll see you again. I will raid us off, so don't worry. There will be a raid, and If you give me a second, we will be raiding out to someone who's streaming at the moment. Angel Ash is streaming. Who else? Doggett is doing art stream. Aiko is doing TR2 custom. Have any preferences, guys, or should I send you off? I think Angel Ash is still streaming. Oh, Cyanogen is doing Baldur's Gate. Interesting. There's still a few people up and about. I'm gonna send you off to Angel Ash because she's doing Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, so maybe Cyanogen? I don't know. I haven't raided Cyanogen actually. I know Cyanogen is playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is not a game I'm familiar. I mean, I'm aware of it, but I've never played any Baldur's Gate games. So there's that. Yeah, honestly, why not? I never rated Cyanogen because I was never on Twitch when he was doing his stuff. So yeah, I'll be raiding. Cyanogen. I hope that works. There we go, it's all working. Great. Well, I'm still getting used to the new way of streaming because I used to do that from console for a moment and on YouTube, but at least we got the raids back. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate you coming. I hope we'll see each other again, and I hope the rest of your day is great as well. And yeah, see you again very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.